Hey YouTube, it's ICU, and today I'm going to show you guys how to jailbreak iOS 6.1.3 on the iPhone 4, the iPhone 3GS, and the 4th generation iPod Touch. So to start off, before we begin and before I actually get into the jailbreak part of this tutorial, I just wanted to go over a few things. First of all, iOS 6.1.3 was released today, and unfortunately it does patch the Evasion Untethered jailbreak. So this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to jailbreak using a Red Snow workaround for, again, the iPhone 4, iPhone 3GS, and the 4th generation iPod Touch. Those are the only 3 devices this jailbreak supports, and it's also a tethered jailbreak, meaning every single time you need to reboot your device, you have to plug it into your computer via your USB cable and use Red Snow to boot back up to gain full functionality. Now, I am going to show you guys how to achieve a semi-tethered or a semi-untethered jailbreak after we jailbreak with Red Snow, and that will essentially act as your lifeline. So whereas before with just a tethered jailbreak, again, you have to plug it into your computer and rerun a certain part of Red Snow, with a semi-tethered or a semi-untethered jailbreak, you can reboot your device with limited functionality. And then to regain full functionality, again, you do have to plug it into your computer and run a specific part of Red Snow. And of course, if you guys are on an earlier iOS firmware on any iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch model, such as iOS 6.0, 6.0.1, 6.0.2, 6.1, 6.1.1, or 6.1.2, then you can jailbreak using Evasion, and I will have an annotation on the screen now that will take you directly to my Evasion Untethered jailbreak tutorial, so just be sure to click that if you want an untethered jailbreak on an earlier iOS 6 firmware. Alright, now with that out of the way, I'm going to show you guys that my iPhone 4 here is indeed on iOS 6.1.3 by going inside of the Settings application, General, About, and down below at the bottom for the version, it does say 6.1.3, so again, you know I am on 6.1.3. For this tutorial, you will need to download the latest version of Red Snow and your iOS 6.0 IPSW. Yes, that's correct, not 6.1.3, and the reason for that is because we need to trick Red Snow into thinking we're on 6.0, when in reality we're actually on 6.1.3, and this is just what you have to go through if you want to jailbreak the latest firmware using Red Snow. And I will have a link to a post on my website down below in the more info that contains download links to both the iOS 6.0 IPSW and Red Snow for Windows and OS X based computers alike. Alright, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and open up Red Snow, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to jailbreak. And inside of Red Snow, it's automatically detected that my iPhone on 6.1.3 is already connected. So if you haven't done so yet, just be sure to connect your device to your computer via your USB cable. Alright, and what we're going to do first is go down to where it says Extras, and then click where it says Select IPSW toward the bottom. And once the window pops up, just be sure to select your iOS 6.0 IPSW, and a pop-up will automatically appear saying that the build has been successfully identified. Alright, and we're just going to click OK to that, and then we're going to go back, and now at the main screen of Red Snow, we're just going to click Jailbreak. Alright, now that it's finished preparing the jailbreak data, we're just going to have Install Cydia checked. We don't need to check anything else because we are on the iPhone 4. If you're on the 4th generation iPod Touch, however, you will be able to enable battery percentage if you so choose. But we're just going to continue by clicking Next. And now it's telling you to both plug in and power off your device, and then it will go through the steps to enter DFU mode. However, we can do that ahead of time, and all you have to do is hold down the home and power button together for a total of 10 seconds. Now, once that 10 seconds is up, simply release the power button and continue holding the home button for 10 to 15 seconds, and the screen inside of Red Snow will automatically bypass. As you can see, it's exploiting the device with LimeRain, and now it's waiting for it to reboot, and it's uploading the jailbreak data right now. Now it's just going through the jailbreak process, even though it says it's done inside of Red Snow. Just be sure to leave your device plugged in. Alright, and it's also important to refrain from interacting with the buttons on your device at this point, as it may interfere with the jailbreak. And it's also worth mentioning that I'm not going to cut anything out of this video so you guys can see approximately how long the process should take. Alright, now at this step, moving applications, that is by far the longest. So be sure not to panic. The worst thing you can do at this point is try to reboot your device. Now that it's done moving applications, it's on to installing bundles, and from here, it should reboot shortly. From here, the iPhone 4 is just going to reboot, and it may take slightly longer than normal. Alright, now that the iPhone's back up, we're not quite done yet, so let's go over to the computer again. If you haven't already done so, be sure to close out of Red Snow. Now this is important, and it does ensure that everything refreshes properly. So let's load Red Snow back up, and now we're going to go to Extras, and we're going to go to Select IPSW again, and point it at our iOS 6.0 IPSW for our iDevice. This is also an important step that is often overlooked and could very well complicate the process if you don't follow this procedure exactly. So now that the iOS 6.0 IPSW has been selected, Red Snow has successfully identified it. We're going to click OK, and then at the top we're going to select the option to just boot. Now this will boot the iPhone 4 tethered, and it's very similar to the jailbreak process. Again, it's just telling us right now to make sure that our device is both plugged in and powered off, and then it's going to walk you through how to enter DFU mode, but like I said, we can easily do that ahead of time. Just make sure that your device is plugged into your computer, and then hold down the home and power button together for a total of 10 seconds. Now, once that 10 seconds is up, you can release the power button and continue holding the home button for a total of about 10 to 15 seconds. And once you have successfully entered DFU mode, Red Snow will automatically move on to the next screen. Alright, now it's just going through the process to reboot the iPhone tethered. So let Red Snow do its thing and just be sure to leave your device connected to your computer via your USB cable. Now it has finished and we're just waiting for the iPhone 4 to reboot again. Like I said before, this may take slightly longer than normal to reboot. That's okay, just be sure to give it some time. Okay, now after a couple of attempts of trying to unlock the device, here we are, and we do have Cydia on the second page. It will automatically place Cydia in a blank spot on your springboard, and you can go ahead and open it at this point. Just select user when it asks who are you, and then tap done. Okay, now I'm just going to scroll to the bottom and show you guys that I am indeed on an iPhone 4 jailbroken on iOS 6.1.3. As you can see down below, it says iPhone 4 GSM, iOS 6.1.3, Cydia 1.1.8. Alright, and we're not quite done. Now I'm going to show you guys how to achieve a semi-untethered jailbreak or a semi-tethered jailbreak. Just go to the Manage tab down below at the bottom, and then go to Sources, and we're going to go to Edit, Add, and we're going to add this repo, The Big Boss, so THEBIGBOSS.org, and then /semi-tether, so SEMITETHER. And once you've typed that, just go ahead and tap Add Source. And now it will just go through the process of updating your sources. This could also take some time. Do not tap Cancel, just let Cydia do its thing. Okay, it's finished, and we're going to tap Return to Cydia. And I'm going to tap Ignore temporarily just for the sake of this video, and tap on thebigboss.org /semi-tether. And once you're in that repo, you can install semi-tether. And like I said, what this will do is essentially act as your lifeline. If your device has to reboot, it can do so with limited functionality without having to use a computer. Okay, now we're going to respring the iPhone 4, and I'm going to reboot it without having it plugged into the computer, and I'm going to show you guys that again, it can successfully reboot without Red Snow. Okay, I'm going to unplug the iPhone 4 now, and I'm going to turn it off and then turn it back on. Okay, and now that we're back up, I'm just going to slide to unlock. Now, like I said, you will not have complete functionality on your iPhone. This is just a very limited solution. So for example, if you tap on Safari, it will not work, it will crash. Same thing goes for Cydia, and you will not be able to use the packages that you've downloaded from Cydia until you plug your device back into your computer via your USB cable and then rerun the tethered part of Red Snow. And again, all you have to do for that is open up Red Snow, go to the extras section, select your iOS 6.0 IPSW, and then go through the just boot process. Now, all of this will be detailed in a written tutorial that I will have linked to down below in the more info, so just be sure to check that out. All right, now that's it for this jailbreak tutorial. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope it helped you jailbreak your device on iOS 6.1.3. Now, don't forget, you can still enter into my $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Just be sure to rate this video up and leave a relevant comment down below in the comment section, and once your comment is posted, you'll be automatically entered to win. All right, and finally, to be updated more often and to be instantly notified when I publish new jailbreak tutorials, just be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And until next time, this is ICU signing out.